Oh, you're talking about the wrestling, like where they're like.
Yeah, they're on the.
What the are you thinking about?
I just heard. I don't know. I heard something in Splash. And I was like, where did we get on pools all of a sudden? Like.
Welcome to the Basement League Show.
That was
It just went right in.
That was a segue.
Right in there.
Yep.
Yeah, you just shot right in.
Right in there.
Like in there like swimwear.
Yep. Oh man, we might as well just talk about it. State of wrestling. It's a crazy world out there right now. You get it like 7 days a week.
All the
7 days a week, and sometimes like three times a day.
Everyone was like once a week.
Yeah.
Monday Night Wars.
Yeah.
Man, that was the deal.
Now you just have the week wars of wrestling. You got like AEW Dark, WWE, SmackDown, Raw.
I know none of
NXT.
this, by the way.
And you got NXT thrown into the mix.
Main event.
Impact.
ROH.
Well,
ROH got picked up by AEW.
It did, and they have their own show still.
It's TNA.
It's
and
two
Impact
separate.
The same thing.
Yeah, they just call it Impact. They changed the name after like the seventh owner, I think.
I mean, it's called TNA. Come on.
Tits and ass.
Exactly. Like, why would you? No, you didn't tell me. He sat down at that table. He was like, "Yeah."
They knew what they were doing.
Jeff Jarrett had to know. That's exactly. You know that was like tongue in cheek. He's like, yeah. Let's see if we can get
Snuck it past the bastards.
TNT can't help themselves.
Anyway,
wrestling's wild. WWE alone has had, God, I think in the last year, so 4 months, I think it's been like 57 releases. So you got all these wrestlers that are just trained and just left out and just flung out into space. AEW just let a whole bunch of people go.
what's his face? Ryan Cardona?
Yeah.
This man.
Matt Cardona. Mark Cardona, yeah.
This dude has 7 belts.
Yeah, he's
Like,
out there collecting belts.
For real. Like,
And his promos and his
Got let go, or
yeah.
No, his contract expired.
His contract expired, but I mean, it doesn't matter. He has every other belt
they didn't
out
pick him
there.
up.
What was his name in WWE? Jackson Ryder?
No, oh my God, Matt Ryder.
Matt Ryder.
Dick Ryder.
When they turned him into that, it was awful.
He lost every match he was in like last year.
Yeah, it was, and he's jacked up like a Greek god, and they didn't even like use him.
How do you get that built? How do you get that built and then just like not get used?
And he's good on the microphone.
Huh?
It's
So
fucking
I'm gonna
weird.
agree with everything y'all say because I have no clue.
He was, dude. He was a lot like he reminded me a lot of his style of a what is his name?
What do I do with my hands?
Oh my God!
Do I lift him up? What do I do?
I'll come back. It's an older wrestler from the 80s.
Oh.
I'm like,
Probably
I just blanked. I blanked on his name.
Your wrestling encyclopedias.
Oh my God.
Whatever you do.
Mr. Wonderful. Reminds me of Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful.
Paul Ordorff, Mr. Wonderful. Like his body type, like
I
wrestling
just wanted to
abilities.
figure it out.
Oh my God, yeah. But like, let's get back. Like, so in WWE, they just unified the belts, which means
there's still 2 belts.
there's still 2 belts. Roman, I guess, carrying just 2 belts, but
Carrying it, lifting it up high on the shoulders.
I just don't understand. Like, it's like the wild f***ing West right now in wrestling. It's just everything is everywhere, and like there's so many people moving in companies. Like one day you watch NXT, and then you turn Impact on Wednesday, and that same wrestler you just watched on Tuesday is on Impact. You're trying to figure out what did he get released, and you look at the thing, you're like, oh, that motherfucker got released
4 months ago.
and you're just now seeing his little segment that they're just like, well, let's play the segment. It's crazy. And you got main eventers in AEW with stacked cards, and all these people are just gone. They're just on the independent scene wrestling. It's weird.
They're riding the
AEW
pine
is.
pony.
I will give them that. I need to get your login again. So AEW is like
Because we cheat the system here.
is like special. Like the fact that it's just nonstop from beginning to end. Like the whole damn show.
It just feels. It reminds me a lot of Lucha Underground. When Lucha Underground was like very well produced, very like in your face, and it doesn't let you down. And you're going out and you're like, can't wait till next week. But you get attached to a wrestler and they just vanish. They don't talk. Nobody knows where they're at. There's no other show that they're on. I know AEW Dark. Oh, go watch AEW Dark. I'm like, they have like a roster of like 200 wrestlers right now. I'm like, where the f- are all these wrestlers going?
That's why Tony Khan's releasing people, because their contracts.
He's bought another company.
He's got a
with contracts and
they have contracts too. So he's got to like trim where he can.
Dude, he just brought Samoa Joe on.
How many wrestling companies and wrestlers can one person own?
I don't know, but I feel like he's gonna.
At least two.
He's gonna. I just feel in my bones he's gonna f this up for himself.
The Rock is peak physical condition.
There's a difference between peak physical condition and wrestling condition. Because
wrestling is different than athletics.
Will like you up.
It's not even about like the taking the bumps. It's just like the conditioning and jumping around. It's not getting hit. You just hit yourself on.
Yeah.
You think a frog? Have you ever frog splashed somebody? It don't feel good for either party, bro.
Frog splash?
Mm-hmm.
Belly flop.
Belly, you jump down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Frog. Yeah. Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
Rob Van Dam. D'Lo Brown. The Lowdown. No one ever talks about how good that motherfucker is. A big man.
He is.
And he's fucking jumping high as and just crashing down.
He's a large gentleman.
And he had the vest.
Oh, you're talking about the wrestling, like where they're like.
Yeah, they're on the.
What the are you thinking about?
I just heard. I don't know. I heard something in Splash. And I was like, where did we get on pools all of a sudden? Like, I had a really let's call it a dumb moment.
Like that was a whole like couple minutes. It felt like.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, trust me. The image of someone doing the wrestling move like flashed in my head. I was like, oh, the light turned on.
Anyway, as I was saying, that's not fun for either party.
No, it hurts. And they're doing this on wood. I mean, God, could you imagine
For a brief
Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon having one more match?
No, I could not.
They would die in the ring.
You see that video of Flair and Jay Lethal wrestling?
Yeah. I was like, you know, Jay Lethal was loving that.
Dude, Flair is.
How is Flair still wrestling?
He's like, I still got it.
Does he still got it?
He does. It's slow. It was real slow.
It was real slow, but I mean,
it was like he was showing like that it's all about how you do it. Like Flair is like a G Flair, Triple H, or geniuses because they never really did anything insanely dangerous. They're very careful with like the bumps they took, like how they did it, the psychology. It wasn't about. That's what I loved about Triple H. It was about just being a heel and just being. Oh yeah.
Oh.
So he's still in NWO, but he said the president was like, Nick. It's so great.
God, like with AEW, WWE, and Flux, AEW just grabbing everybody, and then all these wrestlers just vanishing into thin air, like.
Or coming out of thin air, Ezekiel.
Impact still doing okay. NWA is still on television, still on YouTube. It's still going strong.
Apparently, New Japan and Impact.
Yeah, they're
having a show, right?
Yep. It's like a super show. I'm curious what it was.
Intercourse.
No, it's like, dude.
That's what that
Samoa Joe is. There's a few people that I want to see Samoa Joe like fight, but Ishii from New Japan, I want to see that. I just want to see just people just punching the shit out of each other for no fucking reason. And I know that match is gonna be just strong style, but I feel like Joe's gonna like kill that poor
out of each other.
Yeah, it's. Have you ever watched a Japanese wrestling match?
Yeah.
It is different, and it's scary sometimes because they don't give a f- about the other person's like well-being.
One dude lost the rig smoking.
Nice.
One dude's signature move is a German suplex, but the other guy, literally the way he holds it is the other guy's head just slams into the mat. Like I'm like, that's got to be against concussion protocol. Like that's got to be CTE in heaven.
There's no such thing.
CTE, I don't know. Maybe you go to New Japan and let them know.
No, that's There's no such thing as that. There's no such thing as
Don't get us canceled.
protocol.
Anyways,
What do you guys think of the wrestling climate?
is it fun? Is it scary? Is it like, okay, are you like me, this sad because all your heroes are dying?
Are you like me and have no clue what's going on here?
There's a lot of. I'm just happy. It's black excellence in wrestling. Let's just give a shout out though. We've had more black champions.
In the past 2 years,
We've had
like
Biggie.
a long time.
Big E Langston, Kofi Kingston, Bobby Lashley,
Bobby Lashley,
I know those two.
Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks,
Sasha, Naomi,
Naomi?
tag team,
tag team champion.
Sasha Banks, the one that's on Mandalorian.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. She is fun to look at.
She is beautiful.
We had a lot of Hispanic like champions too. So that's pretty cool. I'm just excited. I'm like, finally, people of color getting a chance in wrestling. Like I don't have to pretend like Rock maybe.
Rock
He claims
back.
he claims the Samoan side in wrestling, which is
But that's
sad.
part of the.
It's part of this
That's
thing.
part of the.
Yeah. But we did get Booker T as well and Mark Henry as world champs. So that's cool. It's good to see people win. Especially people of color. That's all we got. Let us know down in the comments how you guys feel. Check us out every Tuesday and Friday and all the things.
Occasionally on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Sometimes. And that worldwide
We
web.
like to keep you guessing.
We like
Yeah.
to keep you on your toes. Until the next time, see you later.